Hey, what's going on guys? John here, and today I wanted to do a video review for this trash holder. This is basically a cabinet that can be used to hold trash, or maybe it could be utilized for laundry. You've also got a shelf here. So in this video I'm going to walk you through what I did in terms of installation, give you my overall thoughts, and just talk about some of the pros and cons. So originally I intended to get this to replace this trash can that you can see over here. This was actually causing, whenever we opened it, it would actually hit the back of the wall that was right here and kind of ding it up. And I wanted something that would be a little bit more aesthetically more pleasing in the house. We have this other piece over here that has like a similar top, so I thought this would kind of match. And again, we've also got a lot of white cabinetry all throughout the house. So I got this and didn't really realize the size of it overall. I can still open this cabinet door. It's really not an issue, but we may end up putting this somewhere else and just kind of sticking with what we originally had. We also have a little bit of an uneven floor in here, so this kind of causes a little bit of a rift with the way it's set up. It does match the counter height, so probably pretty standard there, which is actually kind of a nice perk in my opinion. You have a standard shelf here. This basically rolls in and out. It just has your standard pieces here that go on the sides. Everything was very easy to assemble. It took me probably about an hour as just myself assembling it. You do have to go out and buy a separate trash can. I actually bought this one from Amazon. This is like their Amazon commercial business one. And unfortunately, just due to the lip that goes around on the edge, it doesn't completely shut because it hits the back of it. So you can see we have a little bit of a gap. So I would just definitely make sure that you measure the trash can. This isn't the end of the world for this, obviously, but had this not had some of the edge there on the side, I would have just had this sit flush, and then I'd be able to completely shut the door. The opening mechanism is pretty straightforward. You just have a hinge here that basically goes in and out, and then you've got your handle, so it's easy enough to move this in and out, and it goes far enough that you're not going to lean too far down to actually move it and shut it. I do really like that there's kind of an aesthetic and a good base around the whole surround. I'm probably going to end up actually moving this into our basement, and we're going to just use it as a dedicated laundry trash for like lint and things like that. And it'll give us a little bit more shelf space down there as well if we ever need it, as well as some storage where we could put other things. So ultimately, a lot of good use cases for this, whether or not it's kitchen. You could even use it as a laundry bin. I don't recommend doing it as a bin without buying something separately, because if you remove this, you really only have this small cubby inside. But overall, it's a really nice piece. It was well made. I didn't have any issues with anything. There was like one small exception I noticed on one piece that got a little bit dinged in shipping right here at the corner, but it's so minor. Really nothing to worry about. Otherwise, it was packed really well, and they did a great job with shipping. Looks great, and I think it's a really nice piece. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video review.